something we hear a lot about is the need to segment certain aspects of the business to enable you to stay up and running and to protect certain aspects of data. Now, this is not necessarily a new message, but it's still a problem. So can you talk to us a little about that?
Yeah, segmentation. I mean, I get this. I lived this. I used to be a network admin, and I understand that it can be really hard to segment your network. As much as people keep saying, "Oh, it's wonderful. It's going to stop lateral movements in its tracks. It's really important." It's also it's extra overhead, which especially in these organizations that we've talked about, we've already mentioned that they don't have a lot of resources and they don't have a lot of time. So segmentation is important, but doing it can be a little bit tricky. The nice thing is there are better tools now for segmentation than back when I was a network admin. For anyone that hasn't heard or thought about segmentation, we're seeing it become so common that actually most home Wi-Fis, and I notice this even in my neighborhood, that my neighbors have their own family Wi-Fi and a guest Wi-Fi for
Yeah,
when other when
right.
they have visitors come over. So that's a form of segmentation. You've created a virtual LAN there in your Wi-Fi network, but it's expanding this out into the corporate world. And the corporate world luckily is starting to pay more attention to segmentation because of the rise of zero trust, of interest in zero trust networking. And a foundation of zero trust is being able to do segmentation. And some of the nice things that we can do with segmentation now that make it so much more flexible than the past are things like SDN, so software defined networking. Instead of having to do everything with ACLs and routes and your routers and switches the way I used to have to, you can bring in now. So they're still there as your underlay, but now you've got this overlay of the software defined networking that enables you to do more segmentation within your network, especially when you're going cross entity, sort of the north south. If you're going in and out of the network, that's a really great way to do that segmentation on the fly or as needed and to centralize it.